Good morning everybody. A warm welcome to you all for this recorded class. I am B. Shanti Priya and I am going to handle grammar. Okay. So, before I start with the grammar, first let me tell you how grammar and English are very important for you. Okay. So, English is not only used till the end of the schooling, but it is used in the future also. Like, see, in school you'll learn English, in colleges you'll learn English. Later what you'll do? Will you forget English? No. When you go to job interviews or when you write competitive exams or when you go to other states or other countries, this English will be, it is only the means of communication. English is only the means of communication. If you don't know English, you can't survive there in other states or in other countries and all. So, speaking English is very important, even writing also. See, in order to speak and write English correctly, we should be perfect with our grammar. So, in the grammar, the main basic grammar is parts of speech. So, today let us discuss this basic grammar of English. Okay. So, in your parts of speech, there are 8 parts of speech. So, you have 8 parts of speech. First one is noun. Okay, second one is pronoun, third one is adjective, fourth parts of speech is verb, fifth parts of speech is adverb, sixth parts of speech is prepositions, seventh parts of speech is conjunction, and 8th parts of speech is interjection. So, in your parts of speech, you have totally 8 parts of speech. Okay. Nouns, pronouns, adjectives, verbs, adverbs, prepositions, conjunctions and interjections. Now, let us study about this. Let me explain each and every parts of speech. Okay. See, you have 8 parts of speech. See. Noun, pronoun, adjective, verb, adverb, preposition, conjunctions and interjections. Okay, so in your 8 parts of speech, first let us discuss about the first parts of speech. Noun. Nouns are nothing but they are naming words. We call them as naming words. Nouns are also called as naming words because they are the names of persons. So they are the names of persons, places, animals or things. They are the names of persons, places, animals or things. If I take the names of persons here, okay, like I can take the names of persons like Ravi, Rohit, Suman, Sushma, Savita. Okay, next what can I take? Lahari, etc. Okay, so these are the names of persons. Now I can take boy, girl also. Now if I take the names of places, I can take the names of places like Bangalore, yes, Chennai, Andhra Pradesh, Andhra, or you can write any other names like Mumbai, Delhi, Kolkata, These are few names of places. Next, if I take the names of animals, in your names of animals, you can take cow, lion, tiger, dog, cat, monkey. So these are the names of animals: cows, lions, tigers, dogs, cats, monkeys. These are the names of animals. Now if I take the names of things, like I can take the names of things like table, chair, table, chair, chalk, watch, okay, toys. So these are the names of things. So in your nouns are nothing but they are the names of persons, places, animals or things. I have given various examples based on the names of persons, places, animals and things. Okay students. Now hope you all have understood what is a noun. Now let us come to the next parts of speech, that is pronouns. Let us come to the next parts of speech, that is pronouns. Okay. Next parts of speech is what? Pronouns. Pronouns are used in the place of nouns. Instead of using nouns repeatedly, we use pronouns. Instead of using nouns repeatedly, we use pronouns. Okay. Like, instead of using nouns repeatedly, we use pronouns. Pronouns are used in the place of nouns. Okay. Of nouns. Like I can take examples like Rajiv is a good boy. Rajiv is intelligent. Is intelligent. Rajiv is cheerful. Is cheerful. So here I have used Rajiv repeatedly. Yes, like Rajiv is a good boy, Rajiv is intelligent, Rajiv is cheerful. Instead of using Rajiv repeatedly, here I can use the pronoun he. Here I can use the pronoun he. So instead of using nouns repeatedly, we use pronouns like he. Okay, let us discuss few examples of pronouns like. Shall we discuss few examples of pronouns? See here, like what we'll get here. I. Examples of pronouns. Okay. Examples of pronouns here. Let us see. Take here. See. I. We. Next. Me. He. She. It. They. Them. Their, theirs, you, your, yours. Okay, next. Her, hers, his, him, my, mine. So these are few examples of pronouns. These are used in the place of nouns. Instead of using nouns repeatedly, we use these pronouns. Okay. So hope you all have understood here what are pronouns. Pronouns are used in the place of nouns. Instead of using nouns repeatedly, we use pronouns. Now let us come to the next topic, adjective. Adjectives are also called as describing words. Adjectives. Let us come to the next parts of speech. Third one is adjectives. Adjectives are also called as describing words. They are also called as describing words. Okay. They describe a noun or a pronoun. Adjectives describe a noun or a pronoun. Adjectives, they describe, okay, a noun or a pronoun. A noun or a pronoun. So we call them as describing words. Like, let me take example here. If I take example like, whose book is this? Whose book is this? or whose book is it also we can take. Now here if I take whose book is this, I'm speaking about book. So I'm asking question whose. So this whose is again a describing word because it is talking about the noun book. It is talking about the noun book. Here book is a noun. So this book is a noun. This book is a noun. So book is a noun. So here whose is talking about a noun book. So we call it as describing words, or we call them as adjectives. Like she is happy. How is she? How is she? She is happy. So here happy is adjective and it is describing a what? Pronoun. It is describing a pronoun she. So it is a happy is a adjective. So happy is adjective. So adjectives are the words that describe a noun or a pronoun. Whose book is this? Here whose means here we are asking about the book. So whose will be a adjective. Next, she is happy. How is she? She is happy. So happy is describing the pronoun she. So we call these as adjectives. Like she bought Roja bought a painted doll. If I take here, what type of doll did she buy? What type of doll did Roja buy? Painted doll. So this painted will be adjective. Roja bought a painted doll. So painted will be adjective because it is talking about the noun doll. It is talking about the noun doll. So painted will be adjective. Painted will be adjective and doll will be a noun. So hope you all have understood what is an adjective. Adjectives are nothing but they are describing words. They describe a noun or a pronoun. Okay. Now let us come to the next parts of speech. Verb. Verbs are nothing but we call them as action words. Verb. Verbs are nothing but action words. Verbs are nothing but action words. Whatever actions we perform, we call them as verbs. Whatever actions we perform, whatever work we do from morning to night, we call them as verbs. Like swimming, playing, writing, reading, talking, drawing, going, coming, traveling. These are all verbs we do from morning to night. So we call them as verbs. Okay. So verbs are nothing but they are action words. Whatever work we do. Verbs are the work actions what we do. Actions what we do. Actions means here what? Here the work what we do. The work what we do we call them as verbs. Like talking, reading. Examples these are. Okay. Writing, playing, dancing, eating, drinking. Okay, next brushing. Next what we can do still, what all? Skipping. Okay, these are all few verbs what we do regularly. Okay, these are few verbs what we do regularly. Okay, next come, go, run. Next what we can do? Sit, stand. These are all the works what we do. Sit, stand. Okay, listen, read. So these are all the action words. Verbs are nothing but action verbs. They are the work what we do. The work what we do we call them as verbs. Now let us come to the next parts of speech. Adverbs. Let us discuss the next parts of speech. Adverb. Okay. Let us discuss the next parts of speech. Adverb. Let us discuss the next parts of speech. Adverb. Adverbs, they modify or they describe a verb, adjective or another adverb. Adverbs modify or describe a verb, adjective or another adverb. They modify or describe a verb, adjective or another adverb. So let us take few examples here. Let us take few examples of adverbs. They will soon go. They will soon go. When will they go? When will they go? They will go very soon. So they will go soon. So here this soon is describing the verb go. The word soon is describing the verb go. Soon is describing the verb go. So this soon will be adverb. It is describing the verb go. So we call it as soon is a adverb. Soon is a adverb. Next, see, like, let me take few more examples here. See, he is very angry. He is very angry. How much angry he is? Very angry. First let me see here. He is angry. Let me take here. He is angry. Here how is he? He is angry. So angry will be what? Adjective. Angry will be adjective. Okay, how much angry he is? He is very angry. How much angry he is? He is very angry. Very angry. So very will be adverb. So very will be adverb. Okay, very will be adverb. Let me take next example here. Next example, let me take another example like rabbit runs very fast. Rabbit runs very fast. Or you can write so fast. Rabbit runs so fast, or too fast you can write. Now here if you take rabbit runs so fast, here rabbit runs fast. How does rabbit run? How does rabbit run? Fast. How does rabbit run? Fast. So this fast is a adverb actually, because it is talking about the verb. Because this fast is talking about the verb runs. Fast is talking about the verb runs. So actually it is an adverb. So fast is an adverb. But how much fast does rabbit run? So fast. So this so also will be an adverb. So this so is describing the adverb. So will be another adverb. Okay. So adverbs modify or describe a verb, adjective or another adverb. Adverbs modify or describe a verb, adjective or another adverb. Another simple clue I'll give you. Most of the adverbs, not all the adverbs, but most of the adverbs end with ly. Most of the adverbs end with ly, like slowly, next slowly, next what we can tell, quickly. So like this, okay. Most of the adverbs end with ly, okay. Happily, sadly. Most of the adverbs end with ly, but not all adverbs. There are few adverbs which does not end with ly also, like we can tell often, rare, okay. So these adverbs everywhere. So these adverbs will not end with ly, whereas most of the adverbs end with ly. Okay, let me give examples of those adverbs also. So let me give examples of those adverbs which end with ly. Okay, let me give examples of those adverbs which end with ly, like rarely, no, angrily you can tell, angrily. Okay, next, happily, loudly, slowly, frequently, So these adverbs, happy, sadly. So these adverbs like this, most of the adverbs end with ly, whereas few adverbs will not end with ly. Like the adverbs which does not end with ly are never, so, to, next what we can tell, often. So these adverbs will not end with ly. These adverbs does not end with ly. Okay students, hope you all have understood what are adverbs. Now let us discuss the prepositions. Next parts of speech is prepositions. Next parts of speech is prepositions. Prepositions, they tell us about the position of the object. Prepositions tell us about the position. So they tell us about the position of the objects. The position of the objects. And they show the relation between two nouns. They show the relation between two nouns also. Okay. Prepositions tell us about the position of the objects. Also they show us the relation between two nouns. Like if I take like an example, see, where is this chalk in my hand? Where is this chalk in my hand? In the same way, where is the duster on the, where is the duster in my hand? Like that. There are few, like under the words which we like we can tell is under prepositions, on, in, examples. Okay, like above, below, under, behind, between, before, across, into, over. So these are the examples, few examples of prepositions. These are few examples of prepositions: on, in, above, below, under, behind, between, before, across, into, over. Let me give examples in the form of statements. Now see here students, like let me take few examples of prepositions, like the book is in the bag. Example, see, the book is in the bag. Where is the book, students? So this is the relationship between book and the bag. Where is the book? In the bag. So this in will be the preposition. The book is in the bag means what? Where is the book? In the bag. So in will be the preposition. Next, she is angry with me. She is angry with me. Now, with whom is she angry? With. So here the relationship between she and me. So with will be again a preposition. With will be again a preposition. Next, the meeting will be held at 4 p.m. At what time will the meeting be held? At 4 p.m. The meeting will be held at 4 p.m. At what time will the meeting be held? At 4 p.m. So this at again will be the preposition. Hope you all have understood the prepositions. Yes. Now let us now discuss about the next parts of speech is conjunctions. Conjunctions. Let us discuss the next parts of speech, that is conjunctions. They are also called as joining words. Conjunctions are also called as joining words. Next parts of speech is conjunctions. Conjunctions, these are also called as joining words. These are also called as joining words. They are used to join words, phrases or clauses or sentences. They are used to join, see, conjunctions are used to join two words or sentences. are used to join two words or sentences. Two words or sentences. Now let me take examples here, like we can take like and, but, so, next nor, or, okay. Next what we can take, yet, while. So these are few conjunctions. Okay, they are used to join two words or sentences. Conjunctions are the words used to join two words or sentences. Okay, now let us take like few words, examples of sentences. I'll take how they are used to join two words or sentences. Okay, like Rohan and Sohan are friends. I can take example like, see here, Rohan and Sohan are friends. So if I take this example, here I have used the word and to join two nouns, two words. I have used the word and to join two words. So this and is a conjunction. I have used two words Rohan and Sohan, and I have used and to join the words Rohan and Sohan. So this and is a conjunction. So this and is conjunction. We call it as conjunction. Okay. Next, one more example I'll take. Do you prefer coffee or tea? I like what do you like? What do you like? Coffee or tea? Or tea. I have used here or to join two words. I have used here or to join two words coffee, tea. So this or is again a conjunction. Or is again a conjunction. Like, see, he ran. Now I'll join sentences by using conjunctions. Okay. Now see, he ran fast, but he could not win the race. He could not, but he could not win the race. He ran fast, but he could not win the race. Here, he ran fast is one sentence. He could not win the race is another sentence. Two sentences I have joined by using the conjunction but. I have joined these two sentences by using the conjunction but. So hope you all have understood what is a conjunction. Conjunctions are also called as joining words. They join two words or two sentences. They join two words or two sentences. Now let us discuss the last parts of speech, interjections. Let us discuss the last parts of speech, interjections. Let us discuss the last parts of speech, that is interjections. Interjections. Interjections are the words used to express sudden or strong feelings. These are the words they express. Interjections express sudden or strong feelings. They express sudden or strong feelings. Okay. When we use these interjections, we use exclamatory mark. We use exclamatory mark when we use these interjections. Like if I take oh, alas, hooray, wow. So like this, these are few interjections. Interjections are used to express sudden or strong feeling, like hush, hush, okay, like this. Next, bingo, bingo, bingo. So these are few interjections. These are the words used to express sudden or strong feelings. Interjections are the words used to express sudden or strong feelings. Like when we use these interjections, we use these exclamatory mark. we use these exclamatory mark like oh, alas, hooray, wow, whoosh, bingo. Okay. So hope you all have understood these parts of speech. Okay. What are the 8 parts of speech? Nouns, pronouns, adjectives, verbs, adverbs, prepositions, conjunctions and interjections. If you like this video, please subscribe this video and keep your suggestions in the comment box. Thank you.